5 flowers have different colors, then different flower pots. Okay, okay, so there are 3 variables: flower, then color of flower, and then color of pot. Okay, sunflower, which is in grey pot, so I write sunflower grey pot, is not blue in color. Jasmine is green. Jasmine is green, but it is not in brown or golden pot. Marigold is in silver pot. Okay, marigold silver, but it is neither blue or nor white in color. Lily is in golden pot. And rose is not blue or red in color. Now sunflower is not blue, so I write down blue dash. Jasper is green, but it is not in brown or golden pot, so brown golden cross. Marigold is in silver pot, but it is neither blue nor white. Neither blue nor white in color. Rose is not blue or red in color. Now among the pots, if brown cannot come here, gold is now already occupied, already over here. So if brown cannot be here, then brown has to be here. Okay, then we have a black pot over here. Okay, then for flowers, not blue, not blue, not blue, that means it is blue. So now I delete this, this and this. Now we are left with white, red and yellow. Okay, so if it is not red, it can be white or yellow. If it is not white, it can be red or yellow, and it can be any white or red or yellow. Now what is the color of lily? That is blue. Which flower is in black pot? Black jasmine. Which of the following combination of flower, its color, pot color is definitely true? Rose, yellow, brown. We cannot say. Jasmine, green, black. No. Marigold, red, silver. We cannot say. Sunflower, white, grey. We cannot say that. None of the above. Okay. So I hope that's clear to you. 7 athletes participated in a race competition. There were 2 types of race, 100 meter and 200 meter. The athletes who participated in both the races were P, Q, R, S, T, U and V. Okay. Each athlete complete each race in different time periods. No race was completed by any 2 or more athletes in the same time period. Each athlete was given a particular position according to his performance, top position and lowest position. Okay, so precisely there are 2 types of race, 100 meters and 200 meters. So we have to assign these 7 positions to these 7 persons. Now P's position in 100-meter race was just above U, but we don't know the position of P, so I just write P and U like this. P's position just above U, but in 200-meter race just below R. Okay, so R and P. Fine. S position is in 200 race was just above V. Okay, So in 200 it is SV combination, and in 100 meter it is TS combination. Where to fit, I don't know, that's why I'm writing it separately. Okay. No persons were assigned positions between P and S. Fine, then this is P and S and then P and S. So here T is above S and here V is below this. Okay. So TSPU, I write down once again, TSPU, and this is V actually. Fine. Then U's performance was better than V's in any race. So V should be somewhere over here. Now one more thing is given, one more, at least 4 persons got positions above P in 100-meter race. Okay, so we have to keep V over here because we need at least 4 person above P. So 2 to 4 and 2 more person, that is Q and R, we have to assign before T. Okay, but R did not get the highest position, so we can say Q and then R, T, S, P, U and V. So this is the order for 100-meter race. Okay, this is Q. Now over here also U's performance was better. Suppose I assign U over here. I cannot put R at top position, but I need 4 people below P, right, in 200-meter race. So here I am left with Q and then T. So Q oblique T. Who is at last, I just cannot say. So in case of 200-meter race, I am not getting the unique answer. It is U, R, P, S, V. Till here it is okay, but Q and T, they can be, any of them can take 6 or 7 position. Okay. Now let's see the questions. How many persons got position below Q when the performance of all the persons taken into consideration? So in 100-meter race, Q is the first position, so 6 people. In 200-meter race, how many person perform better than Q? So we cannot say because Q maybe 6, maybe 7 position. So if it is 6 position, then 5 people, and if it is 7 position, then 6 people. So we just cannot say. Who among the following got the same position both in 100 and 200-meter race? So in this case, R is at second rank and R is at second in 200 race also. Okay, so R. I guess no S. I just check once again. Q, R, T, S, 4th position. U, R, P, S. Yes, even S is also. Okay. Who among the following person showed very dismal performance in 100-meter race? So the worst performer is V, right? I hope you are clear. The morning assembly of a school is organized daily. 6 different items: yoga, prayer, news presentation, teacher speech, school pledge and recitation are to be performed individually or under the leadership of one. They are A, B, C, D, E and F, 6 people, not necessarily in the same order. Okay, so the program begins with prayer not sung under the leadership. So precisely 2 things are there. Who is performing what and order. Okay, so I just write down the name and performs what. Okay, then I have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 order also. So okay, the program begins with prayer and not sung under the leadership of C and ends with teacher's speech. So that is teacher's speech. Then A performs recitation after news presentation. Okay, so recitation after news presentation. School pledge is performed under the leadership of F. F and school pledge just before teacher speech. So teacher speech is this. So school pledge over here. Then B and D are definitely students. That means they are not giving teacher speech. Okay. News is not presented by E. A small break is given to the students immediately after recitation with 3 more items remaining to be performed. Right. So after recitation, 3 more items to be performed. So 1, 2, 3. So recitation should be over here. So news presentation over here. Now we are left with yoga. So prayer, then news presentation, recitation, yoga, school pledge and teacher speech. So this is the order. So this is A, this is F. B presents his program immediately after break. Now we have to arrange C, D and E. Now D is not student, so we cannot have D over here. And news is not presented by E, so E cannot be here. So I can have D over here. Prayer is not done by C, so we cannot have C over here. So we can have C and then E. C cannot be over here, so we can have D or E. D cannot, E cannot be over here, so we can have C and D. Then D cannot be over here, so we can have C or E. So we can have more than one combination. It can be D, C, E. It can be E, D, C. So not a unique answer. So now let's go to the questions. Which item is performed by D? That we cannot say. Who is teacher among the participant? Once again C or E. So data inadequate. Who was the first performer? That's again data inadequate. So I hope you are clear. 6 books of different subjects, physics, chemistry, biology, English, economics and Sanskrit are being kept one above the other. Number of pages and their positions. So I just write down name of the book and pages, and we just have to assign their positions as well. So I take this side. Fine. 296 page chemistry book. So chemistry 296 is second from the bottom. So I assign 6 positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chemistry. Fine. Sorry, it's second last. No? Second from the bottom. So that is chemistry. The book of biology is on the top and consists 417 pages. The big book of economics 521 pages. As Sanskrit book is kept at 4th from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4th. Sanskrit. Okay. The book of English is at bottom and has 387 pages. English 387. Okay. So I write down English 387, chemistry 296, so then biology 417. Then I don't know about Sanskrit or whatever. The book which has 205 pages is kept third from the bottom. Okay, so this, now we are left with Now we have to see economic and 521 combination. So that cannot be over here, so that is possible only over here. So economics 521. Now we are left with 405 pages. So that can be over here only. And now we are left with one subject. So that is physics. Okay, so the entire story is clear. Which book was kept second to the last? That is chemistry. Which book contained 405 pages Sanskrit? Okay, so any more questions are there? So if any more questions are there, you can answer them very easily. I hope that's clear. 7 friends, Kishore, Rahul, this are studying in 7 different schools. No student reads in the school whose name starts with the first initial letter of his or her name. Okay, so a name of the student, then school. Okay. Rahul, Preeti, Modern School, and Air Force Bal Bharti. Okay. Ajay reads neither in Springdale Public nor in Prabhudayal. Okay. Sujata and Harishchandra do not study in Prabhudayal Public School, Ramjas Public School, or Springdale Public School. Okay. So now Rahul, Preeti, Kishore, Ajay, Sujata, Madhukar, and Harish Chandra. Okay. Now for Harish, if we talk about, Harish doesn't study in Prabhudayal, Ramjas, Springdale, MS, ABB, and Hansraj. Right? So he is left with, first what I do, I just write down the short name. This is HM, MS, ABB, KV, RPS, PDP, SPS. So now for Harish, PDP is cancelled, RPS is cancelled, and SPS is cancelled, and already Hansraj, that is HM, is already cancelled. So only left with him is KV. For Sujata, PDP is cancelled, RP is cancelled, SPS is cancelled. 1, 2, 3 schools, 4, 5, 6 schools. So we are left with Hansraj. So that is HM. Now for Ajay, SP is cancelled, PDP is cancelled, right? And 4 schools are already done. So he is left with RPS. So PDP or Springdale, or PDP or Springdale. Okay. Kishore reads in which school? So that is PDP or SD. So cannot be determined. Who studies in Ramjas Public School? So RPS Ajay. Madhukar reads in which school? Madhukar, PDP or SD, once again cannot be determined. Either Springdale or Prabhudayal. Okay. Who reads in KV? KV is HC, Harish Chandra. Okay. Who reads in PDP? So that is Kishore or Madhukar. I'm sorry. Yeah. Either Kishore or Madhukar. So I hope you are clear. There are four types of cards: king, queen, jack and S. All the four types of cards are available in four categories: spade, heart, club and diamond. These are to be distributed among four players: A, B, C and D. Okay, all players get all types and all category cards. A gets a tricky question. So each one is getting four types of cards: A, B, C and D. Okay, so I just write down king, queen, jack and S. King, queen, jack and S. King, queen, jack and S of each suit. King, queen, jack and S. Right? Now A gets king of club. So king of club. D gets queen of heart. B gets jack of spade, and C gets S of diamond. Okay, till here we know. Apart from that, D does not get jack of diamond, so here we cannot have the diamond, right? So this, but till here we know. Now I start with this. Now here I cannot, with a jack I cannot have heart, I cannot have diamond, I cannot have spade, right? So what all I can have is jack of club. Okay, then here I cannot have spade, club on diamond. Spade, club and diamond, these three are cancelled, so I am left with jack of heart. Then spade, heart, club, that means over here I'll be getting diamond, right? Now we go over there. I cannot have queen of heart because it's there, so club and diamond even I cannot have, so queen of spade, right? Now club, spade, diamond, that means this is heart. Okay, now in this column we are left with the spade and club, right? So we cannot have club over here, so we have spade and club. So now this is spade, club, heart and diamond. Okay, now then in this column we are left with club and diamond, so we cannot have club over here, so it's diamond, then this is club. So club, heart, diamond and spade, diamond, spade, club and now heart. Okay, so this is the arrangement we are done with. Now which of the following combination of types of cards and its category is definitely correct for player B? So player B, jack spade, yes. King heart, yes. Queen, no, this is wrong. Jack heart, jack spade, king heart, queen diamond and S club. So this is true. Okay. Who has got the queen of club among the given players? Queen of club C. What is true about the four categories of S? So heart A, club, heart A, then club B, diamond C and spade D. Heart A, club B, diamond C and spade D. What is true about the four types of hearts? So that I think all the question you can answer. There are 6 questions, so all the questions can be answered very easily, because in my case I just have to scroll down to see the chart. So I think you can do it, and very simply we have filled up this chart. 5 friends A, B, C, D and E went to a restaurant and ate different dishes. This is this. They drink different brands of cold drinks. Okay, so I just write name, dish and drink. Okay, D ate neither pizza nor veg pulao but drank Sprite. So D, Sprite. The person who drank Mirinda ate neither bhelpuri nor dosa. Okay, A ate chicken biryani but drank neither limca nor Pepsi. C ate bhelpuri but did not drink limca. E did not drink Pepsi or Tim, and B did not drink limca. Okay. Now the case of D is concerned. Pizza cannot be there, veg pulao cannot be there, chicken biryani cannot be there, bhel cannot be there. So D, for D, it's dosa. Now see, for limca, A, C and B negative. That means limca is with E. Now I just have to assume at least one thing. Let's see. Suppose E is eating veg pulao, then for B it's pizza. Or I can say veg pulao or pizza, veg pulao or pizza. Now for A, no limca, no Pepsi, no Sprite, so I can have Mirinda or Tim. Then for C, the person who drank Mirinda ate neither bhelpuri nor dosa, so we can have Tim or Pepsi. Then for B, Mirinda or Tim or Pepsi. Okay. Now who among them ate dosa? That is D. Which of the following is definitely true? E, veg pulao, limca, no. C, bhel puri, Mirinda, no. D, veg pulao, Sprite, no. A, chicken biryani, Tim, no. None of these. Which of the following may be true? D, pizza, Sprite, no. B, veg pulao, Pepsi, B, veg pulao, Pepsi, that can be true. C, bhel puri, limca, C, bhel puri, limca, no. A, chicken biryani, Sprite, A, chicken biryani, Sprite, no. So this one is true. Who drank limca? Limca by E. The person who drank Pepsi ate. So Pepsi, C and B, so can't be determined. Data inadequate, right? Five people A, B, C, D, E buy different number of cookies. C buys more than both B and E. C more than B, C more than E. D buys more cookies than B but less than A and E. Okay, so D is less than A and E. Okay, A does not buy the maximum and E does not buy the third highest. So what I can do is A is not the highest, but A and E, both of them are greater than D. So I can arrange E, A, then the third position, D is greater than B, C is also greater than B. So C and D, then B. Because D is also greater than B and C is also greater than B. So between C and D we cannot decide. Oh no. C is buying even more than E. Now that's very simple. So we can have C over here and D over here. Now the story becomes very simple. So who amongst the following buys the second lowest number of cookies? So that is D. If the difference between the highest is but it's 20, fine. If the number of difference between cookies bought by C and A is 8, then which of the following may possibly represent the number of cookies bought by E? C and A is 8. So suppose this is okay, C and A is 8. So 20 and this must be 12. So which of the following may possibly represent the number of cookies bought by E? That is any number between 20 and 12. So 20 and 12, that is 15. Fine. So that's very easy. I hope it's clear.